Just try it. People do it all the time.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Darren.
Growing up with Darren, he was my brother's friend. He wasn't somebody that I was gonna hook up with or had thoughts about. But when I was in my 20s, I realized I was attracted to him.
I have an idea.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, boy.
I've always had in the back of my head, it would be really neat to be able to have sex on the electric bull. I mean, come on, what's more exciting than that, right? Ooh. So we're on the bull and we're having intercourse. It's slow, romantic, sensual, sexual, and then boom! I am getting electrocuted via vagina. I had no idea why this bull would be electrocuting me.
I kept getting shocked over and over again.
All the wrong kind of energy in all the wrong places. It's the most extremely unpleasant feeling you could possibly imagine. All of a sudden, the bull gives us that one last buck, and we go flying. I'm yelling at that point, what's happening? What do I do? I go over to him.
Darren, are you okay?
Trying to see what to do to assess him, to help him. I thought he was having a seizure. It went from, I'm getting electrocuted through my vagina, to, oh my God, now Darren's having a seizure.
Darren.
As soon as I touch him, I felt like another little zap. That's when I realized the electricity is coming from him and not the bull. So finally, the paramedics arrive.
Sir, can you tell me your name?
Darren.
Okay, Darren. I'm gonna take care of you now. I'm gonna look at your vitals, okay?
I wouldn't do that.
Stop! Yeah!
I just remember hearing that the paramedics got a zap.
Does your friend have a pacemaker?
I'm like, I have no idea. I don't know what he has. Something's going on in there.
He has this scar where they usually insert pacemakers.
Miss, are you sure nothing else happened during your romantic evening? Because your entire pelvic region, including inside your vagina, is covered in burns. Electrical burns.
We had sex in an electric bull, and we both got an electric shock.
I ask, what is the scar on your chest?
Hemochromatosis, defibrillator.
Because of this, in my case, my heart was destroyed, which requires me to have a defibrillator in my chest.
The new defibrillator isn't always properly calibrated to the patient's heart rate. And if it's too low, it can go off even if the patient's heart isn't at a dangerously high rate.
Come to find out later on that my heart could have been beating just 120 beats a minute and I would have got shocked.
So that's why the shocks are coming from Darren and not the bull.
Of course, having sex on a bull, and my heart was going a bit more than 120 beats a minute.
And since you were connected at the time, the shocks went from Darren right into you.
The doctor said this could have happened no matter whether we were on a bull or on a bed, in a car, anywhere. They told me to do like cold compresses, no sexual activity for 2 weeks. I pretty much just had to heal. I'm really very thankful that you lived through the experience.
I would have loved to have read the epitaph.
We're meeting Jim and Naomi at the restaurant at 8 p.m. Jim's one of your supervisors, right? The one you met up with about the promotion?
Yeah, that's him, and I'm sort of nervous. I think the promotion is riding on this dinner.
I'm Aisha.
And I'm Chris.
Chris and I met online, and it was almost 2 years ago.
What I really liked about it is that there was never really a boring or dull moment. We decided to have sex as a good luck ritual because it's what we did before, and I ended up getting the job then.
Thought we'd try something new.
So I was like, this is a huge promotion. Maybe we need to kick it up more than just the average.
It's a gentleman's ring for my gentleman's thing.
What I actually bought was a vibrating ring for Christopher's use. However, instead of using it the normal way, we decided to put it in my vagina.
Oh.
Oh, this is working.
It was amazing. I can't really explain it. It was just so awesome.
It was great. It was incredible.
Okay, so the vibrating ring is still vibrating.
Let me just get this.
Not only am I still feeling it, but I'm starting to panic.
It's stuck.
The vibrating ring is stuck, and we had to get it out before dinner.
Well, what do you mean it's stuck?
I'm starting to panic because I don't want to be late.
My promotion is riding on this dinner, so let me help you.
No.
Okay. Right.
It
Stop vibrating.
It would not stop vibrating, and it would not come out.
I can't go anywhere with this ring down there.
We needed this fixed fast. As I'm putting on the final touches to my makeup, I feel the sensation stop all of a sudden.
The battery must have ran out. I'll be fine until tomorrow until I see the doctor.
You'll be able to get through dinner.
Yes.
All right.
We finally made it to the restaurant. We were having a great dinner. His wife was talking to me about some yoga classes that she had been taking.
Let me show you this new pose I just mastered. Are you okay?
The ring wound up coming back on.
Wow.
You sure you're okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
I tried to cover for her.
I actually bought her this new skirt, and even though she looks great in it, it is really edgy.
And plus, I did some hot yoga today, and I'm still sweating.
No need to be embarrassed about that, honey.
She totally got the whole hot yoga thing. She bought it from me.
Hot yoga makes me sweat for hours.
So seeing that I was still a little riled up from the vibration still going on, I'm moving around trying to calm down and try not to come on another brink of an orgasm.
If you'll excuse me, I'm not feeling too well. I'll be right back.
Maybe it was the Clams Casino appetizer.
My stomach feels a little rumbly, too.
Chris, should I go back and help Aisha?
No.
I'm trying to do everything I can to make sure that Naomi does not follow her into the bathroom. I see Aisha come out of the bathroom, and she's not feeling well.
My stomach isn't feeling right, and I think I better go home.
And at that point, her knees buckle, and she's almost ready to collapse to the ground, and I had to catch her to make sure she didn't fall.
Actually, I think we should take you to the ER. There's one nearby.
There we were stressing about keeping the secret. And I'm like, no, I'll be fine. I don't need to go to the ER. I just need to go home and rest.
No buts. We're gonna take you to the ER.
He insisted that I go to the ER. So we arrived to the ER, and all four of us go up to the nurse's desk. And the nurses asked me questions, and I was just being real vague.
I'm having a stomach thing.
A stomach thing? I'm gonna need more details than that.
Can you please just take me back? I'm sure once I talk to the doctor, they'll figure this out in no time.
She finally caved in and just took me to the back.
So what you're saying is you put a vibrating gentleman's ring down there? Okay, well, we need to get this out immediately.
In order to remove a foreign object from the vagina, you set up a patient like you would be doing a normal pelvic exam, and then insert in speculum and remove the object, usually with medical forceps.
Okay.
We finally think we got everything all set, ready to go. We're gonna go out and tell them. We got some crazy thing removed.
Look, honey. Oh, we've been so concerned. Are you okay?
You know, I've kind of been through the ringer. They had to, have a procedure where they removed
It's not every day we get to remove sexy things like this and they still work. Here, did you want this?
I'm trying to take the bag, force it in my pocket before anyone sees it, and it falls on the floor.
We were having fun and tried something new, and it didn't turn off.
We finally just go ahead and tell my supervisor what really went on.
You were covering up for this the whole time?
And I felt little sweat beads on my forehead. I just knew it wasn't happening. It was a nightmare.
I cannot believe how you both were able to handle yourselves and keep your composure. You're the type of guy that can clearly handle any situation that comes his way. The promotion's yours.
Oh my God, thank you.
And at that point, he told me I got the promotion.
Okay, bye.
After all of this, the sex toy still brought us good luck.
And we were able to end the night on a great note.
My name is Tiffany.
My name is Jamal.
We met each other in high school. We have 3 kids. Like, it's hard to find alone time together. It was a Saturday, so we decided to be adventurous and go to the spa. Now, Jamal has never been to the spa before.
I love it, trust me.
First time getting a massage?
From my husband, yes.
No, Jamal thought it was a little foo-foo and didn't want to do it.
What's wrong with this water?
It's cucumber water.
We can go get some real drinks. Go back to the motel and have some adult fun. Why you brought me to a spa anyway?
Sit down, relax, take a chill pill. You need it, okay?
After we got our massages done,
That was so good.
You want good?
Jamal decided that we would get a little frisky. So I went to the shower.
I went to go make my move.
It all happened so fast. Blood started gushing out the back of his head and was like running down the shower drain. So I panicked. I was so scared. So I had to drag this unconscious dead weight. Blood started like gushing out the back of his head.
Can I help you with anything in there? Wake up! Ma'am, please. Oh my God.
I felt like I was like smack dead in the middle of a crime show.
Wake up, Jamal, come on.
Because if they see this, they're gonna think I killed my husband. When the staff started knocking on the door, I became frantic. I'm taking the towels, these fresh, crisp white towels, and I'm taking these fluffy towels and cleaning up this blood splatter. You know, I was rushing to clean the blood up because it was so much.
What's going on?
I don't know. They won't come out. Just a second. We're still getting dressed. Did you hear that?
Are they like...
What am I gonna do with all these towels?
Whose blood is that?
Whose blood? It's yours. I'm going in.
But I'm cleaning up the blood and stuff. I don't know what to do with these towels. I don't want the staff to think I stole the towels. So I hide the towels in the cabinet, which probably wasn't a great idea, but at the time, I wasn't really caring. I'm trying to figure out how to get Jamal out of here like this. Everything was going through my mind. And I was like, oh my God, oh my God. I didn't know what to tell your mom. I didn't know what I was gonna tell the kids. Like, he has a hole in his head. Blood is leaking everywhere.
Come on, get up. Come on, get up, baby.
So I look out in the hallway to make sure that the coast is clear. As I'm looking out in the hallway, some masseuse coming our way. I push Jamal back in the room.
Is everything all right? How much do we owe you again?
And so I go take care of the bill real quick, and we snuck out the back.
Come on.
We make our way to the car. I drive him to the hospital.
Yeah, they took me and they did an X-ray. And they made me follow the light, you know.
His words are slurred. He could barely talk. So I told the doctor everything that happened, but I didn't tell him that we were having sex because I didn't want him to, like, get suspicious.
I mean...
He can't tell you what happened. He was blacked out.
And the doctor, you know, looked at me with a raised eyebrow and was like, then he looked at Jamal and said...
I'm asking Jamal, ma'am.
So I cut the doctor off, and I'm like,
I'm telling you, he can't tell you.
Well, he can't tell you what happened because he was blacked out for a little while.
This could be a possible domestic violence situation. I think we should separate them and speak to them individually.
When they separated us, I got worried. I was really scared. I was like, okay, why are they separating us? I was like, what's going on? People were starting to look at me like, hey, well, maybe she really did this to him. And it seemed so surreal.
Okay, relax.
All right, all right, all right.
If we don't know exactly what happened with this guy, it's gonna be very hard to take care of him. We're gonna have to worry about neck injuries, back injuries, as well as if he had any loss of consciousness or amnesia for the event, I have to worry that maybe he had a concussion as well.
I didn't want him to think that I tried to kill my husband. So we left out the part that we were trying to have sex.
Give us a few minutes, okay?
And I think by me leaving out that detail, it ended up shining more light on me and suspicion because then people were starting to look at me like, hey, well, maybe she really did this to him.
There was one small detail that my wife left out.
So I said, man, look, Doc, I'm trying to get some frisky on, trying to get that.
You know what I mean?
And I fell.
Are you sure?
He said, are you sure? I said, what the hell I got to lie to you for?
You seen her right? Ain't she hot? I actually wouldn't hurt a fly. Promise.
Okay.
Everything that happened was my fault. It wasn't nobody else's fault but mine.